Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at some smart plugs by a company called Teckin. Not the video game Tekken, but another Tekken, just as equally cool, I presume. They approached me online to check out their products, and of course, I said yes. They also sent along a travel plug. This is a European plug that will allow you to plug in when you're traveling overseas. We'll definitely check this out, but I can't test it, and I don't really travel outside the country, but we'll definitely take a look at it. So to start out with the plugs. Now in this little teeny tiny box, there are two plugs, and I like the smaller plugs, honestly, rather than those big, large rectangle ones. So these are definitely a lot smaller than the plugs that I'm accustomed to. Two plugs on the inside and instructions. So these are actually pretty sturdy, and I think a lot of it has to do with the small size. A lot of plugs feel hollow, and this doesn't. This feels solid as opposed to most. On the back here, it's got the QR code so you can scan. It says iOS or Android, so I presume that will download the Smartlife app for you. We've got a very clicky little power button on the side. On the front, we got the Teckin logo right there. And I mean, that's really all there is to these. They only come in white, and they retail for about $20. Now, while we are here, we will go ahead and take a look at the travel plug adapter. Now again, I can't test this thing out here in a few minutes just because I'm not in Europe, and this thing is massive. So yes, again, if this looks funny to you, that is what the plugs in Europe look like rather than this. So we actually have 1, 2, 3 things that you can plug in while you're on your vacation or work trip or whatever, and we also have 2 USB plugs on the outside of this. And it looks like these are rated for 5 volts a piece, so slow phone charging. One of my best friends, he and his girlfriend are traveling to 6 or 9 different European countries in September, I think, because it's August now, so September, and I'm going to send him with this so he doesn't have to buy one, and hopefully then I can actually get some feedback on it. 9 countries, 2 weeks, he could definitely use it, I'm sure. So that's pretty cool. I really wish that I could test it out for you. I really wish that I could go to Europe to test it out for you, but unfortunately, I cannot. So the plugs themselves, I am going to plug one of them in over here. I'm going to pull up the Smartlife app, and we're going to power it on and do it. Let's do it. We're going to do it. So as you can see right here, I've already got a few things on the Smartlife app, plus my 2 soft boxes here. But what we're going to do is up here in the top right hand corner, we're going to hit the plus sign. We're going to hit socket. Confirm that it's blinking rapidly. It'll only work on a 2.4 Wi-Fi. Obviously, all plugs, bulbs, anything that is smart home related, security systems work on 2.4 Wi-Fi. So you got to make sure that your phone is on the 2.4. We've got the connecting, and it can sometimes take, especially depending on how far away you are, it can take a while for it to be discoverable. But obviously it says device is found, and it's registering to the cloud now. And then there's an Alexa update. It says, hey, new smart plug found. And we're good to go. All right. So we're just going to leave it smart socket because I'm not going to leave it right over here. I'm probably going to reset it and use it again. So let's check this thing out here. Boom, right there it is. And I could have Alexa turn this on, or Google for that matter, but I've had some complaints in previous videos that I have said her name and it's triggered other people's stuff. So I'm not going to say her name, but this will work with her and Google. So it does have a fairly loud click, a little louder than some, but that's okay. I'm used to those things clicking and being semi-annoying. So these were probably the easiest plugs I've ever set up. And that's all thanks to the Smartlife app, which is free in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. I dig these. I love the small footprint of them. That's not going to take up something this big. Now this guy, on the other hand, I will put a link below to it as well if you plan on doing any traveling in your future. Got to go to any European countries. If you are, I'll totally be jealous of you. But this thing runs $19, $18.99 through Teckin. If you want to check this thing out, I'll put a link to it below. I honestly think it might be my favorite plug. And solely because of how simple the setup was with the Smartlife app. The Aki plug setup really, really simple with that app as well. They are by far the two easiest I've ever done. So with that being said, these things definitely get my seal of approval. I will try and check back. I'll most likely post on social media. Check my Instagram page for this. I believe it's just Affordable Tech Reviews, all one word. I'll put a link below to that in the description. But I will update you in about a month or so on this on my Instagram page with how it worked real world traveling, 9 countries, 2 weeks with my buddy Tom. These also be in the description. I definitely recommend them. If you got any value out of this video, or you liked it, you want to check these things out, hit that subscribe button, share the video, like the video. I would totally appreciate it. Dislike it if that's what you're into. You didn't like any of this, that's totally cool. I just appreciate you watching. Any feedback is good feedback. But until the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.